Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday nights. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite, or Mite. I am Jim Ross, here with Trini Kwan and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite, or Mite, we're going to see the underrunning four-setter of Skill Dealings road follower, Gail Kim, and fight Ronda Rousey, the former WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and the former UFC Women's Heavyweight Fighter too. So let's go to that. Well, one thing you want to know, Trini Kwan says, is that Ronda Rousey has done a lot during her calling, not only as a skilled wrestler or skilled fighter, but also did very well for herself as a wife and a mother too. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll give you this. Wade Barrett said, "Yes, I'll say Ronda Rousey is the first woman to ever be put into the UFC's Hall of Fame for what she did. Yes, she was a former UFC Women's Heavyweight Fighter and a former WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Now she wants to seek to become the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter too. And I'll tell you one thing, there's a big unlikeness from what one did when one was a fighter and what one did when one is a wrestler. You know? And I don't think Ronda Rousey has wrestled long enough to get the edge on Gail Kim. So, alright, Ronda Rousey says, come out here now, Gail Kim, so we can deal with this. Why you even... Okay, Ronda, I don't even know what the hell you want with me. You know, what did I do? I didn't do anything to you. But then again, Ronda Rousey, that's just how you are. I mean, you seem to think that I did something to you, but I did not. You know, at the end of the day, I have a lot of onlook for you and what you did in the World Games, what you did in UFC, and what you did in WWE. But at the same time, don't come out here and start something you know you can't win with me. I am a 7-time IW Women's Heavyweight Fighter. I'm a former one-time WE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter and a one-time IW Women's Team Fighter. And I'm a IW Hall onlooker. So, don't seek to start something with me that you know you can't win. What's that, Gail Kim? What do you think that I'm starting with you? That's what I'd like to know. You know, Gail Kim, you seem to think that you're so greater than everyone else. You like to talk about your time in TNAW, IW now, as if you're greater than everyone else. You know. You like to talk about how bad WWE is. You like to scathe and shame and guilt and slight WWE. You like to talk about how, WWE doesn't know how to do anything good with their men wrestlers or with their women wrestlers. Hey, you know what? If you think that's true or something, if you think that's true, Gail Kim, then tell me why back in 28 between YL, when my time in UFC came to an end and WWE picked me up, I went to work to WWE because I knew that they would do something great with me. I didn't go to TNAW. Oh, forgive me, it's IW now. I didn't go to IW. Yeah. See, Gail Kim, you're good at bitching about WWE when you haven't been in WWE since 2011. YL, get over it. And then you sob about how WWE doesn't do anything good with their women wrestlers. And you just wish that everyone that was everyone would come to IW, right? Like you, huh? Yeah, like that. You want to start something with me? You want me to talk about how Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn and Johnny Ace and Hunter Helmsley, how I was never going to fit, how I was just in the wrong time in the wrong stead, and about how if I would have just kept in the WWE long enough that things would have worked out. Well, yeah. If I would have stayed in, kept in WWE, then who knows? By 2012, or God forbid, at least until 25th between YL, then things would have worked out. But it is what it is. They didn't keep their oaths. They fucked me over. And this is really about you. Yeah, I know I can beat you, Gail Kim. Gail Kim says, so that's why I always talk about my 2 runs in WWE as if they were bad. Yeah. Well, that happened to you. It didn't happen to me. Here we go. Ding, ding. Oh! And Ronda Rousey just took down Gail Kim. She's getting ready for that arm bar that she always does. Ronda Rousey arm barring Gail Kim, and Gail Kim just, just striking out here. Ding, ding. I mean, oh! And we all know Jim Ross said that Ronda Rousey's had a yesteryear of knee hang-ups going back to her time in UFC, back at her time wherever she was at before she went to WWE. So a lot of folks like to work on the knees. Oh, that's right, Trini Kwan said. Ronda Rousey's had many working on her knees over the years. The UFC fighting took a lot out of her over the years, knee-wise. There's not very, but she could still go. Even to this day, Trini Kwan says. So Gail Kim isn't going to beat her. I don't know about that, Wade Barrett said. Gail Kim spends a lot of time sobbing and bitching about her time in WWE and keeps talking about her time in TNAW, now IW, is so more greater than that, but she can't let the past go. But I'd say Gail Kim can beat Ronda Rousey. Is that true? Wait, that's not true, Wade Barrett said. Oh, I don't think so. Ronda Rousey's got Gail Kim and put her in the armbar. And Gail Kim just struck out. Here is your winner. Here is your winner, Ronda Rousey. Now, Ronda Rousey has beat Gail Kim here. On Dynamite. And we knew that Gail Kim was going to go after Ronda Rousey's knee. We knew that everybody knew about Ronda Rousey's knee hang-ups over the years. But that still wasn't enough for her to beat the former UFC women's heavyweight fighter and the former WWE Raw women's heavyweight fighter, Jim Ross said. It was not, Trini Kwan said. It may have helped Gail Kim a little bit, just like it may have helped Sonya Deville a little bit. But at the end of the day, Ronda Rousey still won. Well, I don't know. Wade Barrett says Gail Kim likes to always sob about how her 2 runs in WWE didn't go right. But I do still think she's a good wrestler and a good fighter, whatever you want to say. She could have beat Ronda Rousey if she would have struck the eat the feet fast enough. We'll never know, will we? Wade Barrett says. Well, alright. Gorilla Monsoon, take it away. Alright, Jim Ross. I'm here with the former UFC women's heavyweight fighter and the former WWE Raw women's heavyweight fighter, Ronda Rousey. Alright, Ronda Rousey. We all saw you beat Gail Kim, former IW women's heavyweight fighter, former WWE Raw women's heavyweight fighter, former IW women's team fighter. And what was it all about? It was about me shutting Gail Kim up. For years, since 2011 Rael, Gail Kim has been sobbing and bitching about her time in WWE and shaming and scathing and guilting and slighting WWE. Likes to talk about how TNAW, now IW, does more good work with their women wrestlers. Yeah, she has a right to her thought and her belief, but she has no truth to back it up. You know, Gail Kim, you can stop sobbing about how Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn and Johnny Ace and Stephanie McMahon and Hunter Helmsley missed the boat with you in your first run and missed the boat with you in your 2 Ford run, and about how Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett and Vince Russo did so great things with you in your first run in TNAW and your 2 Ford run in TNAW, which became IW again. Back in 27 between YL. You know what? And I beat you. So you can talk about being a 7-time IW women's heavyweight fighter if you want, like it's some kind of cool thing. But I know a lot of skilled fighters and a lot of skilled wrestlers that won a lot more winnings than you. So Gail Kim, you just lost to me. And you can shut the fuck up about how IW so more good in WWE. Alright? We all know, Gail Kim, that if you would go back to WWE, you would like how the women wrestling is being handled. We all know if you went back to WWE, I would beat you. You know, we got more skilled women wrestlers now than we did during your first 2 runs. So, grow up. Alright, Gorilla Monsoon said, I'm sure that Gail Kim isn't going to like to hear you tell her to grow up. You know, she's going to say she has a right to her thought and belief. And she's going to say that her 2 runs in WWE were bad, but her 2 runs in IW were great. You know, do you see a long-term hang-up between you two? No, I think it's a one-off. Just like all of Gail Kim's binds and hang-ups with fellow women wrestlers, one-offs. Well, that's my talk with Ronda Rousey. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Ronda Rousey here on Dynamite or Mike. And it's all the time I got here for Dynamite or Mike. I am Jim Ross for Trini Kwan and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite or Mike, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact or Smash. Sometime tomorrow. We're getting our lighting work on, and we don't know if they're going to have the lights off or on or off. And if they do, we don't know how long it'll be before they get back on. Bye.